Have we got a treat for you on this week's episode of Access? Yes we do. Here's why. We have a natter with you lot at the Vita Rooms event in Manchester, visit the eternal city of Rome to bring you the latest on Darksiders II, and blast through the latest news in our PlayStation briefing. First up though, set your mood dials to excited because we're about to show you everything on a little handheld console called PlayStation Vita. The future is now. No, wait. Now. Pockets, thumbs, and people who like excellent things will be happy to hear there's only 1 month left until PlayStation Vita wows the UK with its Hollywood looks and cracking launch lineup. Not once for boasting, let us just say this. We've already got one, And very brilliant it is too, especially the breeze-easy touchscreen that lets you effortlessly flick through your apps and the twin sticks, finally, that are smooth like high-fidelity baby cheeks. As shiny as the hardware is though, it's the games that have us jumping about like devout handheld cultists. Leading the charge is of course Uncharted Golden Abyss, making excellent use of Vita's touchscreen during platform sections and letting you zoom Nate's sniper scope by doing this. It looks PS3 beautiful and with Nolan North on voice acting duty is as much a massage for your ears as it is your eyes.
You do know this says keep up.
Yeah. Other gaming highs include the even better on Vita Mod Nation Racers Road Trip, where the ability to customise everything and draw rude shapes literally is at your fingertips, and the charming delights of Little Deviants, a collection of irresistible mini-games that make sterling use of Vita's rear touchpad. And those are the cutest blobs of goo we've seen since that Robin Williams film we can't remember the name of. Impressive stuff, but it barely scrapes the surface of Vita's launch lineup. There's a swarm of super innovative titles waiting to slap you full of happy come UK launch day on February the 22nd. Currently making us giggle like a bunch of 12-year-old boys in sex education class is Frobisher Says, an artsy mishmash of hilarious minigames complete with crude voiceover. Wash the tops. Frobisher, you filthy beggar. And then there's Reality Fighters, which wins our vote for best use of Vita's camera. You can stick your own ugly mug into the game before customising your fighter any way you fancy. Let's just add a little fast food belly here. Oh, it was flubber! We'll have stacks more on PlayStation Vita in the run-up to release day. But for now, why not head to our Facebook page and sign up for the Access Vita Rooms event? Go on, you'll get to play everything we just talked about and more. Picking the juicy fruit from the PS3 news tree now, it's time for your PlayStation briefing. Currently sucking away all free time at Access TV Towers is Wipeout 2048, a PlayStation Vita launch title with all the gloss and speed of the series' home console cousins. Best of all is hooking Vita up to the PS3 for some Wipeout crossplay. We caught up with Sony's Graham Ankers, who explained why it's so brilliant.
So with this one, it's like season 1, it's the dawn of the sport of Wipeout. So we made the tracks wider, you get much more ship-to-ship racing as you're flying around.
After a 6-year hiatus, follically challenged assassin Agent 47 is returning to PlayStation in the gorgeous-looking Hitman Absolution. Naturally then, the first thing we asked gameplay director Christian Elverdam when we caught up with him in London was what the chuffing hell has taken you guys so long?
When we decided to make Hitman Absolution, we got a very good opportunity to look at all the previous Hitman games and then figure out how did we want Absolution to be. And we really wanted this notion of coming full circle.
Alright Christian, we'll let you off this once. Also returning, but not quite as spectacularly, is Resident Evil in the form of Operation Raccoon City. We've played the 4-player co-op shooter that has you playing as Umbrella's security service. But they're the bad guys. Don't worry, there are still plenty of zombies to grind through, including this charming chap who can see all the way to the moon using his shoulder. We'll have more before the game's release in March. Time to wrap yourself in the cosy world of online. It's our pick of the week from On the Store. Sapping away our online hours this week is the Starhawk Open Beta, initially available only to PlayStation Plus subscribers before blasting into the publicosphere like a multiplayer rocket with a disco on board. You'll be able to try your hand at capture the flag, erect bullet-shredding force fields and fly about gracefully in a transforming robot jet. Here's how not to do it. If you'd rather trust your fist than a bunch of not really real plasma cannons, then get the demo of UFC Undisputed 3 down your PS3's pipes. It's on the store now and has the best looking in-game sweat we've ever seen, in addition to being wonderfully violent. A free copy of our respect to whoever tells Dan the Outlaw Hardy how rubbish his hair looks. Tired of all that online violence? How about a relaxing bit of liquid-based puzzling then? Welcome to Puddle, a PSN title that's actually far deeper than its name suggests and has you guiding blobs of water or acid or stuff that looks like highly flammable wee around a series of increasingly challenging levels. Oh, great, now I need the loo and we've still got half the episode to go. That's all from the store for now. We'll be back with more downloadable fun next week. Ciao Access viewers and welcome to the beautiful city of Rome, where for our bonus level this week we caught up with Joe Madureira, the creative mind behind steampunk comic battle chasers and galloping apocalypse 'em up Darksiders 2. Here's the statue of an eagle. First on the agenda, after admiring the striking shade of violet used for that oxymoronic subtitle, was the difference between inking graphic novels and designing video game characters.
It's very different designing for a game versus comic books. The only thing limiting you in a comic book is the frame, and you can draw it whatever angle you want. But in 3D, some things that look good on paper don't read well on the screen. When you zoom out, things don't look right, and it's challenging, but it's also a lot of fun.
Thanks, Joe, but before we go, we've just got to ask, if you could be any of the Horsemen of the Apocalypse, who would you pick?
I would go with Strife. We actually renamed Famine and Pestilence to Strife and Fury, and Strife is more of like a stealth sniper assassin type guy, or rogue, if you will, and so those are the characters I generally play.
Whatever floats your boat. Darksiders 2 emerges on PS3 in June, and we'll have plenty more on the game in the run-up to release. After weeks of increasingly agitated thumb twitching and unslaked touchscreen lust, you guys finally got the chance to rub your digits all over PS Vita and its gorgeous OLED screen at the Access Vita Rooms in Manchester. The event kicked off in style with sports stars such as Amir Khan and Danny Welbeck in attendance before the floodgates opened to a torrent of gamers, all eager to try out Vita's awesome launch lineup. Titles available to play included FIFA, Uncharted Golden Abyss, Everybody's Golf, Mod Nation Racers Road Trip, Wipeout 2048, Little Deviants and Little Big Planet. We poked our microphone into a few faces to find out what you made of it all.
I think it's brilliant, to be honest. It's a lot better than I thought it'd be. The sticks I wasn't sure how it'd be because it's so small, but I think they're very, very flexible.
Uncharted is, honestly, it's mind-blowing. The graphics are just amazing. 10 out of 10 for, it's really HD as well. I just love it. It's better than all the previous consoles I had so far.
It's just like having a portable PS3 in your pocket, and that's what I'm really happy with. I think I will be getting one.
It wasn't all about the games either, as day 2 of the Manchester event was given an injection of lyrical genius by rap ace Bashy, who wowed the crowds with this brilliant bit of alliteration.
When I say bish bash, you say bosh, bish bash, bosh, bish bash, bosh. Who wants to be a millionaire?
Yeah, I think the Vita's really cool. I definitely think, it's going to be a market leader. It's a lot more interactive than other things I've played. You can move it around and it's touch screens.
Rounding off the Manchester Vita Rooms in fine style was the exclusive Access Party. Look how excited everyone is! In between all the lovely drinks, we had one last chat with our wonderful Access community to see just how hyped they were for PlayStation Vita's UK launch on February the 22nd.
Very, because I've already pre-ordered one, so I'm already buying it.
I'll be borrowing this a lot. I'll be like, coming round. Can I borrow it now, please, for a week?
Don't forget, Vita Rooms is happening in Glasgow from right now until the 29th of January, so get yourself over there sharpish. Before we go, here's a bit of fun with one of our PlayStation Vita favourites, Frobisher Says.
Frobisher Says, plug the leaks.
Yeah, right, enough of that. This is my game now. Lucy says, balance 3 pencils on your face, you idiot. Rubbish! Lucy says, touch your nose with your tongue. Completely useless. Lucy says, do your very best impression of a pigeon. That's actually not bad. Frobisher Says is out on February the 22nd, and he says to buy it. After you've opened his clams, of course.
I don't even like clams.